I know it can be very tempting to tell everyone what you have going on, what artistic ideas you have, and just things that you have in store for the future. But I'm here to remind you that the best works are made in silence. The more you tell people what you're gonna do, the less likely you are to actually follow through with your actions. And here's why. Number one, people can steal your ideas. Let's clock that. We don't talk about this enough. Not everyone listening to you is rooting for you. Some people are just waiting silently, smiling in your face, taking mental notes so that it can snatch the idea and run. It's like telling a thief, hey, I got $5 million at my house. Do you want to see? And then you invite them over and you show them where the money is. And then you're like, oh, I'm going to take a nap. So you go take a nap and you wake up and then you're surprised that the money's gone. Girl, that's low-key how it feels when you share your creative plans, because you're basically opening the door for anybody to see it. You might casually mention a concept, a color palette, or a story that you're about to illustrate. And next thing you know, the person that you shared it with is posting your idea before you even sketch the first line. Now you're sitting there wondering if you even should go through with it, because it'll feel like you're the copycat. Mind you, this was your idea from the get-go. That's why you've got to protect your vision like it's gold. Keep it tucked away until it's done so no one can touch it. And I'm not just talking, because something similar happened to me years ago. So I learned the hard way that silence is low-key protection. Let your work speak after it's finished. By then, it's too late for them to copy it because you've already claimed it with action. Reason number two. Talking too much about it makes your brain feel like you've already done it. Here's the truth that a lot of people don't realize. Talking about your goals too much can actually kill your drive. Psychologically, when you speak on your dreams, especially with excitement, your brain releases dopamine. That's the same reward feeling or reward chemical that you would feel after actually accomplishing something. So what happens is that your mind starts to feel like it's already done. You feel satisfied without even starting. It's like spending money that you haven't earned yet. And then when it's actually time to sit down and create, you feel drained. And that's because you've already tasted the praise, imagined the applauses, played the whole movie in your head. And now the work feels heavier, maybe even pointless, and just not as exciting. That's why silence keeps you hungry, because you start building this fire in your chest, the feeling of having something to prove. You want to show the world through action, not words. Keep the energy where it belongs, in the doing, not the telling. And trust me, I get it. I love talking about my projects too. I love the hype, the planning, the passion behind the vision. It feels good to say, I'm working on this, I'm planning that. But I've learned that oversharing too soon can weaken the execution. Because once people know, and once you've talked about it enough, it becomes an idea that you're known for, and not something that you're actually building towards. My advice, keep it sacred. Keep it cooking, show the results, and let your art be the announcement. The impact of showing up with something powerful hits 10 times better than any conversation ever could. Reason number three, words are energy, so guard your vision from friendly fire. You're still growing, and every idea you hatch is like a fragile egg. If you crack it too early, the chick never makes it. The danger isn't just that someone might steal your concept. Sometimes they steal your belief in it. Fear-mongering is real. The second you share a half-formed dream, you invite opinions that you never asked for. Opinions such as, that sounds risky, or are you sure people are gonna buy that? Or even, okay, good luck. You hear that tone? Crazy. Those little phrases ride on real sound waves that go straight into your subconscious. That confidence that you had turns into an analysis that you didn't need. Psychologists call this social inoculation. And I mentioned this briefly in my last video. Not the word, but the phenomenon. And it's crazy. It's actually really crazy. I really wanted to dig deeper into why people's words affect us so much. Mind you, these are words that are based on their reality and their own life experiences. Other people's doubts can infect your own expectations before you've even started. Think about it. Words can function like curses, even if you don't believe in magic. Think back to a time you've told someone about a dream, or even made a goal-oriented statement such as, I'm going to be legendary, or I'm going to start a successful business. And they either laughed or just dismissed you and were like, oh, well, do it then. Like almost like a dare. You feel that shift, that just weird vibe that it gives you. You can feel their doubtful energy, and that microdose of ridicule lingers. It whispers in your ears while you're working towards that goal. You start thinking, maybe they're right. Am I really built for this? But here's what I learned. A single dismissive comment fires the same neural alarm bells as physical pain in your brain. This means that the brain may perceive social rejection and negative comments as a threat, leading to a similar pain response. So your creative momentum slams on the brakes, not because your idea is weak, but because a small-minded remark by a small-minded person rewired your emotional wiring. Isn't that sad? One comment could mess you up real bad. Like, honestly, don't even play with your dreams like that. Don't even tell nobody, because it's little, you feel pain. Or be aware enough to understand that whoever you're talking to is thinking about your idea from their perspective and their limitations. Talking about a goal feels productive, but it often replaces action with approval seeking. Every time you tell the story, you cash in a bit of that fresh idea adrenaline until nothing's left for the actual work. So you almost have to become like a mother hen in this situation for your ideas. Sit on that egg. Keep it warm, and don't let random barn animals peck at it. Your studio, your sketchbook, and your late night brainstorm sessions, those are the private, nurturing zones where your ideas get strong before it even faces the outside world. And in the same way, when a chick is strong enough to break into the shell by itself, then it gets brought into the world, just like your artwork should be brought into the world when you're done. Number 4, moving in silence brings mystery and this type of power. There's something powerful and magnetic about showing results without broadcasting the process. When people don't see the build-up, only the breakthrough, it hits different. It makes them wonder like, hey, hold on, when did they level up like this? You know, that mystery, that quiet transformation, it's power in itself. And this is exactly why summer vacation is the perfect time to disappear. Think about it. During the summer, people are distracted. They're traveling, partying, and most likely chasing dopamine after following structure, which is, jobs, school. So no one is really checking up on you. No one's asking, hey, what are you working on? And you know what? That silence is a gift because you get space. You get real privacy because you're not dodging eyes and you're not dodging pressure. You're simply not on their radar. And that's the sweet spot for a creative glow up. While many people are chasing temporary highs, you're in your own lane, building something lasting. So you can use the summer not for performance, but for preparation. Disappear. Sharpen your craft and stack your wins quietly. Then when the season shifts and people start paying attention again, you reappear different, evolved, and refined even. Let them wonder how you did it, and even maybe help teach them. But let your transformation speak louder than any updates ever could. Not everyone deserves a backstage pass to your vision. Protect your art from stray comments. Keep the lights low and let your finished piece be the announcement. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and that it helped you in some way. I appreciate every single one of y'all, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Mwah.